Good evening. Here are tonight's top stories. A single mother and her 4 children receive a home just in time for Mother's Day. There's a desperate search underway for a missing 52-year-old man in Georgetown. A domestic dispute turns tragic as a woman allegedly sets a house ablaze in Zeelucht. Shawn Williams has been sentenced to 13 years imprisonment for attempting to take the life of Fizil Mohammed. Former Finance Minister Winston sues the state for $300 million Guyana dollars. Additionally, Guyana enacts sweeping aviation law changes amid growing security concerns. Stay tuned for more updates. Please remember to like, share and subscribe to our channel for more news.
Single mother and 4 children receive home in time for Mother's Day. In the wake of tragedy, Ovina Braithwaite, a single mother of 4, faced unimaginable challenges when a fire destroyed their home in Yarrowcabra on January 2, 2024. Forced to seek refuge at a neighbor's house, Braithwaite and her children grappled with uncertainty as promises of assistance from the Neighborhood Democratic Council, NDC, remained unfulfilled for months. However, a beacon of hope emerged when their plight caught the attention of Team Mohammed's. Despite Braithwaite's disability, the business team swiftly mobilized to offer assistance. In an extraordinary turnaround, just 3 weeks later, the family found themselves stepping into a brand new home, courtesy of the generosity of Team Mohammed's. Overwhelmed with emotion, Braithwaite struggled to find words to convey her gratitude. This act of kindness not only provided shelter but also instilled renewed faith in times of adversity. Despite the challenges they faced, Braithwaite's heart overflowed with appreciation, extending her thanks to the entire team for their swift action. As Mother's Day approached, Braithwaite and her children celebrated not only the gift of a new home but also the unwavering support and compassion that accompanied it. This heartwarming gesture serves as a reminder of the power of community and the resilience of the human spirit, offering hope and solace in the face of adversity. Desperate search for missing 52-year-old man in Georgetown. The family of Curtis Rose, aged 52, residing at Lot 16, Station Street, Kitty, Georgetown, is issuing a heartfelt plea to the public for any information that could lead to his whereabouts. Rose, described as deaf and mute by his relatives, has been missing since Thursday under concerning circumstances. Relatives report that Rose was last seen leaving his residence around 06:00H on Thursday, purportedly en route to his workplace located at Austin Street, Kitty. However, he has not been seen or heard from since, prompting grave concerns among his loved ones. Compounding the worries, Rose has a history of health issues stemming from 2 separate accidents. One incident occurred in December 2023, resulting in head injuries that have since led to occasional seizures. Another accident transpired in February of this year, further exacerbating his health complications. In light of Rose's vulnerable condition and prolonged absence, his family is urgently seeking assistance from the community to help locate him. They have provided contact information for Rose's sisters, urging anyone with relevant information to come forward and aid in the search effort. Anyone with information regarding Curtis Rose's whereabouts is urged to contact his sisters at the following phone numbers: +592 663 2135, +592 633 0235, +592 627 6113, or +592 627 6464. Your cooperation could play a crucial role in reuniting Rose with his concerned family members and ensuring his safety. Domestic dispute turns tragic as woman allegedly sets house ablaze in Zeelucht. A heated argument between a couple in Zeelucht, West Coast Demerara, WCD, turned into a devastating fire early Thursday morning, as the woman reportedly set their house ablaze. Police identified the couple involved as Tarsinga Bahabar, also known as Krishna, aged 32, described as a Aweeder of Lot 5 Zeelucht, WCD, and Lisa, age 19, residing at the same address. According to police reports, the incident unfolded around 1:30 HRS when an argument erupted between Bahabar and Lisa. Bahabar informed the police that Lisa had allegedly threatened him on previous occasions. However, during the early hours of Thursday, the dispute escalated, leading to a confrontation between the two. Amidst the exchange of words, Lisa purportedly proceeded to the kitchen, retrieved a lighter, and then proceeded to the couple's bedroom. There, she allegedly ignited the mattress, initiating the blaze. As the flames engulfed the room, the couple continued their argument until the fire rapidly spread throughout the house. Realizing the imminent danger, both Bahaber and Lisa fled the burning building, narrowly escaping the growing inferno. Emergency services were alerted, and firefighters swiftly arrived on the scene to extinguish the flames. Subsequently, Lisa was apprehended by the police, and she allegedly confessed to igniting the fire. The incident underscores the tragic consequences of domestic disputes and the importance of addressing conflicts through peaceful means. Authorities are conducting further investigations into the matter as the affected couple grapples with the aftermath of the destructive fire. Shawn Williams sentenced to 13 years imprisonment for attempt on taking the life of Fizil Mohammed. A 26-year-old fisherman, Shawn Williams, was sentenced to 13 years imprisonment for the attempted murder of Fizil Mohammed when he appeared virtually at the Demerara High Court on Friday. Williams appeared before Justice Priya Sonarain Behari for his sentencing. The incident occurred on January 31, 2015, at a shop in Porika Fasad, East Bank Essequibo, EBE. According to the facts presented during the court proceedings, Mohammed was at the shop with his friend John when an argument broke out between John and Williams over a gambling game. The argument escalated, leading Williams to threaten John with a knife. Upon Mohammed's return to the shop, he questioned Williams about the incident, resulting in Williams stabbing Mohammed in the left abdomen. Williams then fled the scene on a bicycle. Mohammed was rushed to the Leonora Cottage Hospital and later transferred to the Georgetown Public Hospital Corporation, GPHC, for treatment. During the court proceedings, Williams claimed that the incident was a mistake. In mitigation, his lawyer, Kezia Williams, emphasized his remorse and asked for leniency, stating that Williams had learned from his mistakes. Prosecutor Caressa Henry highlighted the seriousness of the offense, noting that a dangerous weapon was used, and Mohammed sustained a life-threatening injury that affected him economically as he was the sole breadwinner for his family. Justice Sonarain Behari considered several aggravating factors, including the severity of the victim's injuries, Williams' flight from the scene, and the economic impact on Mohammed. Despite Williams' apparent remorse, the judge described him as a menace and emphasized the poor parental guidance and supervision he experienced. Williams was sentenced to 13 years imprisonment, with provisions for behavioral change programs. The judge also noted that time spent on remand would be deducted from his sentence. Former Finance Minister Winston Jordan sues the state for 300 million Guyana dollars. Former Finance Minister Winston Jordan has taken legal action against the state following his acquittal on charges of misconduct in public office. Through his lawyer, Senior Counsel Roysdale Ford, Jordan has initiated legal proceedings against several state officials, including Attorney General Anil Nandlal and Director of Public Prosecution Shalimar Ali Haq. In the filed documents, Jordan is seeking over $300 million in damages for malicious prosecution, wrongful legal action, and false imprisonment. Additionally, he is requesting a public apology for the alleged misconduct and imprisonment. The former minister also seeks exemplary, aggravated, and vindicatory damages, as well as an interest rate on the damages. According to the grounds of the application, Jordan's health deteriorated during the investigation period in 2021 when he was arrested. Despite being diagnosed with diabetes 10 years prior, Jordan's condition worsened while in custody, leading to multiple medical expenses and sick leave. The misconduct in public office charge against Jordan stemmed from allegations that he sold state property at a significantly undervalued price. However, the case was dismissed in May 2023, with the court ruling a lack of evidence to support the claim. Following the dismissal, the Attorney General applied for an order to arrest and commit Jordan to trial in the High Court, but this was later ruled against by the Chief Justice. The prosecution's failure to prove a key element of the charge was cited as the reason behind the dismissal. In relation to a constitutional matter, Jordan is seeking declarations that his constitutional rights to protection from inhumane and degrading treatment, as well as freedom of movement, were violated during his detention by the Guyana police force. He also seeks damages and any other order the court deems just. The legal proceedings mark Jordan's response to the allegations and subsequent legal actions against him, signaling his intention to seek redress for what he perceives as unjust treatment by state authorities. Guyana enacts sweeping aviation law changes amid growing security concerns. In a late-night session on Friday, Guyana's 65-seat legislature passed significant amendments to the country's aviation law, citing the imperative for national security and public safety. Among the key revisions is the authorization for authorities to intercept aircraft flying illegally over Guyana's territory and the establishment of no-fly zones to regulate or prohibit aircraft from other countries flying over specified areas. Minister Juan Hill, responsible for overseeing the aviation sector, emphasized the necessity of these provisions for future readiness, without explicitly referencing any specific country or situation. However, recent actions by Venezuela, including moves to annex the Essequibo region, have heightened concerns over territorial integrity. Guyana has been strengthening defense cooperation with allies, including the United States, evidenced by the recent overflight of Georgetown by U.S. Navy aircraft as part of routine security operations. The comprehensive amendments proposed by Hill to the 2018 aviation law were consolidated into the new Civil Aviation Amendment Bill 2024 and unanimously approved by the National Assembly, showcasing rare bipartisan unity. President Irfan Ali is anticipated to sign the changes into law promptly, with Hill slated to outline the regulations in detail as early as next week. So, what are the key provisions of the new bill? The bill mandates that pilots of aircraft flying over Guyana must adhere to marshalling signals, interception orders, or maneuvers directed by Guyanese authorities, in accordance with the Chicago Convention, an international agreement governing airspace rules and aircraft safety. Additionally, Guyana reserves the right to designate restricted or no-fly zones over specific areas of its territory, akin to established practices in other nations. Non-compliance with interception orders could result in fines of $5 million or imprisonment for up to 5 years. However, the bill allows for defense in court if the pilot in command can demonstrate a reasonable belief that compliance would endanger the safety of the aircraft or persons on board. These legislative changes coincide with Guyana's preparations for an upcoming audit by the International Civil Aviation Organization, ICAO, underscoring the nation's commitment to enhancing aviation safety and security.